perfect day on the market, it seems.
I love that the quest is called Endless Nick. I like it.
You there! A moment of your indulgence, if you please. You are the source hunter, are you not? The hero the whole of Syceal is abuzz about. The talk of the town. The juiciest grape on the grapevine. Such a pleasure to meet you. A delight.
I remember this guy. So he's got the quest to go and kill the big robot, right? Or something? Or is it like... I know there's a big robot and I know there's zombies. I don't remember which one the quest is. But, so... Here's my question. This is what I don't remember. If I do accept the quest, am I gonna get... Like, if I accept to join him, I'm getting the quest, and I get XP for it. Do I get more XP accepting to be part of them and then doing the task, or is it the same amount if I do or not? Because if nothing changes, then I can answer whatever here. But if it changes my reward, yeah. But if I stumble into the cave and I kill the thing. So you're telling me I'm going to get twice the XP. Well, I mean, 2 sources of XP. So one from the kill and one from the quest instead of just the kill. Gotcha. Okay. Cool. That's what I wanted to verify. He does have some money, some measure of money. But clearly not enough to buy any of that stuff. Yeah, no. What about you? 26.
No, scratch that. It is so much more than a delight. It is an intervention of fate. Yes, that's it. Fate has put me on this very spot so I may tell you all about a most intriguing opportunity indeed.
And you are?
Mendius, at your service. What is my profession? Well, I'll tell you what it used to be, and that is a man of medicine. But what does a man of medicine do but mend what has first been broken? I saved lives, to be sure, but today I change them.
About the opportunity, hold on. You're not worried about the undead out and about.
They call the undead a problem, my friend, but those who know the ways of the fabulous 5 see no problems. They see opportunities. An enterprising spirit can wrench riches from cold dead rocks. Or from cold dead, full stop.
So I remember there's one in the room where Consular Jake is, but it's not where I've been. So the one that triggered me was the one in the healer's house. The clinic, yeah, that was the one. Yep. That's hilarious, Alpha. What was it that she said in German? Okay, so about the opportunity.
Oh, it's not merely an opportunity. It is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to become better. To become the full extent of the promise that is locked inside of each and every one of us. So first of all, let me ask you this question. Do you like adventure?
Yeah.
Get it while it's fresh.
Of course I do. How could someone in my profession not?
Quite right. Adventure is what we live for.
See here. You and I share the same passion. I never doubted it for a moment. The thrill of walking the unbeaten path. The rush of finding yourself in a goblin ambush, knowing you'll prevail nonetheless. Too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense. Am I right? The wage of a mere soldier. Now, between you and me, tell me truthfully, don't you sometimes wish you could earn more?
Sure, woman.
So you're just hanging around waiting for what?
Ah, gotcha, Alpha.
Well, I can't say that I haven't.
Yes, some extra gold is always welcome.
Indeed. Indeed, gold is always welcome. And among the fabulous five, gold flows as freely as water does to the sea. Even so, my friend, matters of a pecuniary nature aside, what is life without variety, without spice? To be a source hunter must get frightfully dreary sometimes. Am I right? All those orders. Investigate this, retrieve that, and at the end of the day, what do you have to show for it? Wouldn't you prefer to call your own shots? Be your own boss?
It's better to lead than to follow. That much is true.
Better to be served than to serve. I concur.
Well spoken. Well said indeed. Life's too short to spend it doing someone else's bidding, am I right? Of course I am. And I could help you attain the dream, enact the change you deserve. And that is exactly why I am here. Why fate has put me right by the door to the King Crab, so that I could meet you and tell you about the marvel that is the Fabulous Five. The invitation to join is yours. Grab it.
Tell me more about the Fabulous Five.
Ah, the Fabulous Five. How I enjoy simply saying the words that describe
Like what, Fear?
the most illustrious and celebrated adventurers' guild in Riverlong.
Do you have an
Our
example?
mission, to better the world. Our mantra, to better ourselves as we do so. To realize our dreams and cleanse our souls.
I have an example in French, but it doesn't translate well to English, so I can't really use it. Luggage to food. Because of cabbage?
You'd like nothing more than to enlist, wouldn't you? Of course you would. And you can. Of course, if you still have questions, I shall
grab
answer
Snow.
them to the best of my abilities. But if not, how about we get started?
Here's Snow, guys. The little rascal. Hey.
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
So what is it that members of the Fabulous Five actually do?
What a gem of a question. Straight as an arrow, sharp as a switchblade. Most meritorious of you. Now, to join the Fabulous Five is to join a fellowship, to join a fraternity, a sorority, a community. The title of Knight is bestowed upon you the moment you sign our waiver, and so it all begins. I shall be the one to give you your first contracts, and once the job is done, I shall see to it you get your fair share of the reward. Of course, should you spread the word, should you propagate the gospel of the Fabulous Five and thereby draw new knights into our fellowship, you will get a share of the reward from their contracts too. Isn't that wonderful? By now, the genial glow of the fellowship must have warmed your heart. It has, hasn't it? But did I say fellowship? I mean family. For like a family, we support one another, cheer one another, see each other through thick and thin, partake in glory and defeat.
That's his name, yeah. Snow.
Work hard. Fulfill contracts. Enlist new knights, and swiftly shall you rise through the ranks. You will better yourself. You will better Riverlon. You will make the stars shine all the brighter. And you'll get fabulously wealthy in the process. What's not to like?
Let's change subject. Oh no, never mind.
You'd like nothing more
I'd
than
like
to
to enlist.
enlist, wouldn't you? Of course, of course, of course. All you need to do is sign this waiver, and just like that, snap! You're part of the family. All I need is your lovely little autograph. What do you say?
Join a guild. Better the world. Earn a lot of gold. Yes, count me in.
And me. May all the riches in the world be ours.
Marvelous. Magnificent. Oh, but what am I saying? Fabulous is the word. You may not realize it yet, but your fortunes, your very life is about to change for the better. So let us not dilly-dally. To business. Your first assignment is ready and waiting if you're ready and willing.
Yeah, his name is Snow because of Game of Thrones, actually. We got him from a rescue that is way further north than where I live. And and he's you know, he's black, and we're like, well, he's a little bastard. So we're like, well, it's like Jon Snow. You know? So that's why his name is Snow. He's our little bastard from the north. 3 cats and 4 dogs. That's awesome, dude. I got 3 cats. I got Cat the cat, which is our oldest cat. He's he looks like a Mancoon, but he's not an actual pure breed. And then we have 2 just like regular house cats. So there's Snow, the cat in the middle. He's about 3 years old now. And we got Nymeria, which is our baby cat, and she's 2 now. And she's not here right now, but she does come visit all the time too. Yeah, well, I mean, she's smaller than Snow still. Snow just like freaking blew up, like he's so huge now. So she's still smaller than Snow, but yeah, she's a lot bigger than she was for sure. Okay, so if I do tell me more about the Fabulous Five, is he gonna go back into the conversation again?
What more is there to say, my friend? You are one of us now.
Okay, no.
A proud member of the even prouder Fabulous Five. Glory be, for glory has found you.
Fear, one of your cat is named Pumpkin as well? Same as Seke. Are you kidding me? That's amazing. Yeah, you got Pixel like slightly after I got Nymeria, yeah. No way. She got a pumpkin on her side for real? Like a pumpkin patterned fur?
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
crazy. I met some sailors looking for a job. Perhaps they could join the Fellowship.
You found new recruits already? Efficient. Proactive. Oh, I like that. Send them to me and I'll sign them up. And of course, since they're your recruits, you'll get a share of every assignment they complete. Isn't that just fabulous?
This is ridiculous. This pyramid scheme thing is hilarious. I love it. About my assignment.
Oh, it's a pretty straightforward task, this one. Now, in this town dwells a wizard. Ahu is his name, and he's a frightful eccentric. Scientific type, you know the kind. Favors reason over faith and all that. Not Fabulous Five material, him. His experimental weapons may keep a couple of skeletons away from the city, but many of his other researches failed. Malfunctioned with tragic consequences. One of them was a big lumbering apparatus, a frightful automaton shaped like a giant made of steel. It was supposed to crush the undead by the dozens, piloted as it was by a trained legionnaire. But you can guess what happened. Did it become sentient? Was it cursed? Whatever the cause, the thing relieved itself of its pilot and headed north towards a network of caves. Now ask yourself, what if it comes back? It could smash the city walls and claim 100 lives before being subdued. Luckily, there are those in this world who belong to the Fabulous Five. The braves who eat such monstrosities for breakfast. Go, my friend. Find this wizard's abomination and claim your just reward from Mayor Cecil in the name of our hallowed guild. Easy money.
Yeah, it fits super well with Pixel, I feel like. Pumpkin and Pixel. It sounds so good. Yeah, for me, I don't even let them out because it's too dangerous. They would get hit by a car or something. Okay, now we're.
Hello. I suppose you're here to viciously interrogate me for information I don't have. Like our noble Captain Aureus before you.
Wait, Duke of Ferrol.
Alistair, have you ever had the fortune
pan.
of challenging the fabled wizard?
Now I wonder where that cagey Baron of Ferrol has sneaked off to.
I wonder if I need the pan for anything.
They say he's privy to ancient
'cause I might.
arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt you could even fathom, old friend.
Yeah, I'll get the pan. No.
Come now, Alistair. Surely you've met
Yeah, I'm losing far too much money trying to do this.
Look careful.
Now I wonder where that cagey Baron of Ferrol has sneaked off to.
Tell me about yourself.
I am the Duke of Ferrol. Though I suppose my name is in the mouths of enough ruthless gossipers that you've heard of me by now.
What do you know about Jake's murder?
It's very tragic news. I won't posture and say that the Chancellor and I were anything near allies, but I truly never wished the man harm.
Okay.
Sort of concerns myself with such things.
So talk to.
Hello. I suppose you're here to viciously interrogate me for information I don't have, like our noble Captain Aureus before you.
Now I wonder where that cagey Baron of Ferrol has sneaked off to.
Come on, walk off.
Tell me, Alistair, have you ever had the fortune of challenging the fate
Okay.
wizard of Hunter's Edge? They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt you could even fathom, old friend.
Someone stole your cat. What? That is
So you're
so
just
rude.
hanging around the inn, are you? Waiting for what?
Back, demon! Back, or I'll...
Well, what's this? Oh, Medora, you lummox. 1,000 pardons, comrade. This old bear's edgier than a dodecahedron these days.
So we're getting her, by the way. We're getting her as a companion,
I'll tell you, it sure does.
and that's
me
like
good
a
to set eyes
permanent
on
member of our
another
party.
Order. From Academy West, aren't you? Give Captain Wartruce my regards next time you see him.
Who did you say you were? I don't recognize you from the academy.
You wouldn't. I trained up in Academy North, after all. We don't cross paths with you Westies all that often, but it's always a pleasure when we do.
Feels like she has like a southern accent, and she comes from the north, which is funny.
Medora's the name. Retired, or so the Order keeps trying to tell me, but never out of commission. My hand to your cause and my sword at your side.
I hadn't heard of another source hunter being assigned to Sicil. What are you doing here?
Heavens hornets!
I do.
Quite a story, comrade.
I do.
And come to think of it, one that might concern you. See, I'm here on, well, let's call it a loan from a town to the north of here. Hunter's Edge by name. There's been an attack there, comrade. Orcs. Not your run-of-the-mill savages either, but ones who've taken dark magic to new heights.
You mean the various chicken? Yeah, don't they sound like they have a Kentucky accent, don't they? And the roosters have a French accent.
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt.
What they want in Hunter's Edge, I can't say, but it's my responsibility to send them packing. Preferably with their horns in their suitcases.
Yeah.
And a knee-knocking fear of ever crossing paths with a sauce hunter again. I came south seeking the Legion's help, only to find it tied here in Sicil. They don't have a spare soldier to send northward, and even in my finest form, I can't clear the place of that many orcs without backup.
Orcs attacked your village. How did you manage to escape?
By the skin of my teeth, comrade. The savages were rounding up villagers when one of them activated a tripwire on our village wizard's property. Fortunately for me, that particular wizard has a penchant for things that go boom in the night.
Nice.
I managed to wrench free of my captor's grip and flee toward the forest. He pursued me for miles, but I'd lost him before I made it into the Sicil hinterlands.
They have a squeaky little voice. If I find another one, I'll talk to one. Yeah, they have a high-pitched squeaky voice, yeah. What's your next plan of attack?
Well, comrade, I hadn't thought of it till you tapped my shoulder just now. But perhaps that's where you come in. I need a contingent I can trust if I'm to take back the town. And the way I see it, you could use reinforcements here in town. I've been scouting Sicil for some time now, and I believe I've sussed out sufficient intel to help solve the murder of the Counselor. With our minds and swords in tandem, we'll make short work of the perpetrator.
What evidence of source in Sicil have you found thus far?
More than I'd hoped, comrade. I don't know what in tarnation's gotten into the townsfolk here, but there's enough dark magic running roughshod to topple a small mountain. There's Mayor Cecil's doings for one, and the mysteries of our master Thalron for another. And on top of it all, the feline menace is lurking at every hearth and shadow.
The feline menace?
I doubt you could even